Najeeb Abu Waar knew that his son would never return home from prison alive. 46-year-old Kamal was sentenced to 6 life sentences plus 50 years by an Israeli military court in 2003 for killing 6 Israelis during the Second Intifada, or uprising. In early November, he died from throat cancer, but his body has not been returned to his family.
I
just want to see his body, kiss his forehead and pray for him. This would comfort me, to bury him according to religious law. Even the crows bury their dead.
In total, Israel has withheld the bodies of more than 300 Palestinians going back more than 50 years. The majority lie in numbered graves. It's a practice that's attracted widespread condemnation as a form of collective punishment of Palestinian families. Until 2017, the bodies of prisoners who died in custody in military jails would routinely be released. A change in policy meant that if a prisoner had carried out an attack deemed exceptionally severe or was identified as a Hamas member or sympathizer, their body could be withheld. Currently, there are 6 prisoners' bodies in Israeli morgues. Another who died in 1980 has never been accounted for. In 2019, Israel's Supreme Court ruled that the practice of withholding what it called terrorists' remains was justifiable under Israeli law in the service of national security. That was understood to mean using the bodies as bargaining chips in negotiations. Hamas, which controls the Gaza Strip, calls Israel's stance shameful. It continues to withhold the bodies of 2 Israeli soldiers captured during the 2014 war. 2 Israeli civilians who entered Gaza in 2014 and 2015 have also never come back.
This is something is totally different because it's kind of aggression from the Israeli forces on Gaza Strip, and Hamas succeeded to kidnap or to keep soldiers. I don't know if they are alive or dead.
The soldiers' families have kept up a long-running campaign for their return, as Israel and Hamas have held years of so far fruitless talks through third parties about a swap deal. For now, the closest Najeeb Abu Waar has come to recovering his son's body has been to retrieve his reading glasses. He says Israel has thousands of Palestinian prisoners to swap if it does want to do a deal with Hamas. Keeping the dead, he says, is merely a punishment for their families. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.